Okay, so you're going to get 3 pieces of material. You're going to start off by putting an edge on there with your engineer square, so making sure that it's nice and straight, because these might have been cut a little bit wonky. You're going to measure 100 millimeters from that line that you marked out initially. And then with your scribe your line, go over it with a permanent marker. So this one's 100 millimeters and that's part A. You're going to do the same on your other 2 pieces. So again, marking out a line first, measuring 80 millimeters this time from that line. Okay, and then scribing and marking with your marker pen. And that's part B. And part C is going to be exactly the same. So it's going to be 80 millimeters. Start off with a straight edge, so you know that you're starting from a straight edge. Measuring 80 millimeters. And scribing and marking that one. So you should have 3 pieces, one at 100 millimeters long, and then 2 at 80 millimeters long. So they're parts B and C. Okay. Then cutting those down to size. If you put your material in so that the line you're cutting is adjacent to the jaws of the vise, it's going to help you keep that cut nice and straight, because the blade sort of rests against the jaws. File until smooth and level. So this is on parts B and C that you're working on here, the smaller 80 millimeter pieces. And then you're going to take a circle template, one that's got a 10 millimeter radius, and you are going to draw an arc on the end, like so. And you're going to then file that so that you've got one end that's rounded on parts B and C. Then find the edge of your arc, so the bottom of your arc, mark it out, and then find the centre of that line. So it should be about 10 millimeters. You're going to mark that, and then you are going to centre punch that. And then drill a hole through it. So this is on parts B and C. Both B and C need one rounded end that you are then going to drill into the centre of. Now part A, this is your longer piece. Okay, so this one is your 100 millimeter piece. You're going to put that in the vise. Again, making sure that the line that you're sawing is right next to the edge of the vise jaws, and that's going to keep your saw blade nice and straight for you whilst you're cutting. File and smooth the edges so that they're nice and level and straight. And then you're going to use this jig that we've made from acrylic plastic. Push your piece in until it meets the end, and then draw this line, this slanted line on. Okay, so we're going to cut this at an angle. So again, putting your piece in so that the line you are sawing is adjacent to the vise jaws. Then cutting that piece off, so you're left with an angled end on that piece.